Hello my 7 Deadly Sins family and friends, welcome back to another video. We're going to try and do a run with P4 Merlin without Clotho, because Clotho really does make the raid a lot easier. She buffs your damage so much. We're using this team here. We're using Daisy. If you don't have Daisy, you can use Jericho, but now Daisy has reran, and this is the end game content and very hard. I thought it was alright to use her. We've got Merlin, 19.9k attack, max SR weapons, with limit broke and equipment attack as usual. We have crit damage and cold damage. If you have tag skill damage, it'll be so good, really good. She does just so much damage. Armor wise, I'm using Dark Chaos earrings with a 2-piece Corrupted Watcher. We actually don't burst that much, so you could even have a 3-piece Corrupted Watcher and that might be better. We're obviously using the belt to do more tactical damage, and at the moment I've got a 3-piece Arachne set for the crit chance. This will be switched for the new set. And then we've got Lightform Aware, level 2, didn't really get good engraving bonuses. We're trying to run as much Life Crystal to get as much HP as possible, and then Magic Touch Efficiency. Same with Daisy and the same Tiore, but we're using the healing set. So the reason why we're wanting to use Manny is because when you get Frostbite max stacks, all your allies' cold damage increased by 35%. She reduces cold resistance by 30% and crit defense as well by 20%. So that's that. Without further ado, let's get into the raid. So we're here in the raid. Basically, all the mini bosses have the shtick of you want to tag them to get rid of their buffs, and then you can deal damage. That is the basic thing of it all. I don't know how I got hit that because I wasn't even in the circle, but whatever. And I thought I would have had to tag, but I didn't. And then it didn't reduce those. So you see, you got the 20 buffs, and then when I tag in with my Manny, it will get reduced 19. And he has max block stacks, so yeah, it's not great because you do like so little damage to him. So that's the name of the game. With this one, you want to basically tag in, reduce the block rate, and then you can deal as much damage as possible, basically. So that went pretty well. I actually did it my fastest yet with this build, 26 minutes to go. So we've got plenty of time. I did it about 2 minutes faster this time round. Oh, that was a bit buggy. But yeah, you just come... Oh, you have wasted about 30 seconds. There we go. Oh, and the dash isn't working. I don't know if it's been happening for you a lot, but jump dashing isn't working so much for me at the moment, which is kind of annoying. But that was a little shortcut you could have done just to save you a tiny bit of time, maybe like 5 seconds max. But you just... Oh, see, it's so frustrating when you jump and dodge and it doesn't go into effect. This next room also is very annoying when that doesn't happen. So yeah, be careful. There we go. I thought it was going to happen again for a second. You can probably get hit here like once or twice. Or 3 times. Maybe 4. No, not yet 4. Okay, so just like this, follow it, but on the third one, because bishop is first, you're going to go for bishop, because that's to get to the secret room. If bishop is second, it will be the fourth one that you go bishop. So we go here, and it will change to ice. And then now, don't carry on to where you're supposed to go. You're going to go with the bishop. So don't go pawn, you'll go bishop. And it will take you to the next bit, and we'll get to the secret room to do the secret boss. Which we would have been here about a minute faster if I wasn't so silly. But this is the same thing. You want to tag as much as possible, because she has 100% attack buff and 100% defense buff. So you want to do it as much tag, but her defenses aren't that high, to be honest. So you could probably just go into nuke her and do as much damage as you can. You know, so obviously tagging as you want to, but it's okay to just try and damage her. You don't have to do the mechanic as much and relying on that, because she's not blocking like the other one. She's just got more defense, right? So doing this, we can tag Manny in to do. We're going to ult with her to get the dot again for the 30% ice damage. We're going to get the crit damage buff up again. And ult so we get the crit damage, not the combo ult. There we go again, as much damage as we can. 500k there, that was quite nice. Tag in. So yeah, we still got her buffs, but we basically nearly killed her. So you really don't need to full on send with the tags, because she's just not that tanky in comparison to the other one. They're not blocking our damage anymore. So there you go. That was a big nuke there, which is quite nice. We're going to go back and try and do it again. We're just going to ult, and then she should be dead. And there she's dead. Now we hit this. Oh my gosh. We're really good on pace at the moment. When I've tried before and didn't do too well, I had about 16 minutes left for the king and queen. But this time we've got over 21 minutes left. So because we're doing it with Merlin, we're going to go to the shortcut. Oh, if I don't get whacked. But basically there's this thing underneath here, if you didn't see it. Ooh. That we want to hit. Then that opens the gate here, and it's a shortcut to the king and queen, which is quite nice. We don't have to go through all the puzzles. We just open this door. And we're about to run out of food buff. So we could have carried on there, but we want to go and do the king and queen. That's where you would have come from, actually. Where all those pillar puzzles were. But because we didn't do that, we're just going to do the king and queen straight away. They don't have much buffs either to worry about. You can just go ahead and nuke them. Basically, the king has heal over time, and the queen has basically burst resistance, right? And you're not really bursting much at the moment, so just try and basically nuke as much as possible. Look, king's already down quite a bit. I'm going to tag in and do... Oh, he did block there, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Tag in, use all your stuff, and do as much damage as possible, basically. We're going to reproc the damage over time with Manny. Oh. We need to heal up again, so that's fine. Put the heal down. Get a bit of defense buff. We're going to ult again. Go back in. Yeah, oh, what's happened? We're doing some nice damage to the king. Oh, we are taking quite a bit of damage, so we need to be careful. But there we go, they both got nuked quite well there. Okay, now here's the gimmick. You want to attack this. Oh, I'm not sure how that happened, but that's okay. We're going to ult again. And try and hit them both if we can. We want to stay near the queen because obviously she is the range, the king is melee. Oh, what happened there? That was a bit weird. Okay, we're low health again, so let's tag in and heal. I probably should be buffing with Daisy. I keep forgetting that actually. I haven't been playing this battle too well, but it's okay. They're both relatively low. Oh. They're both really, really low, actually. This is the first time I killed them both at once, which is quite nice. We've got 16 minutes left. I think this is still decent pace. 16 minutes to do it. I think last time when I was here, I had 10 minutes left, and he had maybe a quarter of his health. So I think we have a very high chance. I'm going to refresh the food buff one last time, and then we're going to try and get some defense up. He hits very, very hard, so we need to be careful. He doesn't really have much gimmick other than the little puzzles you've got to do to survive. I'll showcase that when it is ready, but until then I'm going to just try and do as much damage as possible without taking any damage, or as little damage as possible. And he, of course, he dodges my thing. But he's quite tanky to begin with. But as you do his little mechanics, he gets weaker and weaker, and you can take him down relatively quickly. So at the start of the fight, it might seem, okay, this is kind of rough. Oh my gosh. But it shouldn't be too bad, really. Thank goodness for Tiore.
Grey shadows crawl through the black of night. Many stands like a blizzard's bite. Twin blade flash cold, so sharp and bright. Ice cracks the flame. Darkness knows her name. Frostbite fury cuts and bites. Many slashes through the night. Demons fall and lose their fight. Frostbite fury. whisper death, but many move
I'm really surprised he hasn't actually done any of his mechanics yet. So he's jumped to the middle. He's going to do his mechanics now. This is the one where he's actually going to fire a barrage at you. So you want to stand in these blue areas, and then they will get damaged and they will go away. So you will want to keep switching, but eventually the barrage will go away and you should be safe. And they're all away now. Ouch.
so bright. She steps in white blue light, boots hit the broken stone.
Okay, this is the next little mechanic, and basically there's these pieces that you want to break and try not to get hit by the timeout, otherwise. Come over here. Oh, I did dodge there, that's really frustrating. Try and get as many done as possible. Oh, okay, so we need to be trying to get defense because he's going to do a big hit. Come on, thank goodness, we're okay. We're going to heal, we've got 8 minutes left. So, hopefully we're good.
Dual blade flash on her left, spike shields crowd her right. She ducks the venom swing, then vanishes in white. Her palm opens the sky, a beam of wind cuts fast. It pierces every threat and leaves the fear in it. She turns the air to glass, then sends it straight ahead. One breath and the silence cracks, and every curse turns red. Wind through the iron, wind through the smoke. She cuts
It's the same thing again. He's going to want to be safe inside the things. I think we're going to do it because the more of these things that happen, these little mechanics, the more damage he takes afterwards. Basically, you do more damage. If you can see at the bottom there, we've got 57 of the ouch. We've got 57 buffs, or 40 now, but for tag. Can you stop? That's a nice amount of damage. Heal up. Get the dot again. Where's he gone? Okay, got the next thing again. We have to destroy. Come on, man. Wait, removed my heal. That's okay. We survived. We've got just under 4 minutes to do it. We'll see how we can go. We're getting very close. Please, for the love of God. On, stop it. I lagged out! I lagged out! It made me rubber band. I was nowhere near him, and it made me jump back to him. I'm so disappointed. We would have done it. He had like 1 HP. He had 1 HP. I just needed to not die, and I could have ulted with Merlin and he would be dead. It's 12:30 in the morning. I'm gonna edit this and post this. I'm so disappointed. I don't know why he did so many mechanics. I've never had him do it that much before. I don't know why our buffs went down from 56 to 40. But if it didn't bug out like it just did for you, you can clear it. I had plenty of time. I had way over a minute, and he was basically dead. I'm lost for words with how disappointed I am, really. And that's with a P4 Merlin. And to be honest, I really don't think Daisy did that much. I know she reaches crit defense and give crit damage, but I really don't think she did that much, because they have so much crit defense as is. They've got over 200%, I've heard, or at least 200% I've heard. So, I'm sorry that I didn't get the clear recorded. But I hope you can see that you can do it. I'm heartbroken, really. I hope this is proof enough. I really hope this is proof enough. It's possible solo with the P4 Merlin. TRA, 15k attack. Easy enough to get. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. If you can get P5 Merlin, it will be so much easier. It'll be quicker. If you've got Clotho, it'll be quicker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope at least this has helped. I don't think I've seen any videos out there, even the clears. I haven't watched a lot, but even the clears out there that have done it in low potential or whatnot, they haven't said about reducing the buffs from the enemies with tag. I haven't seen many do the shortcut either. I hope it has helped, and I really appreciate if you could leave me a like, comment and subscribe. It helps out a lot, and it really spreads the video to other people, and I hope people aren't disappointed as much as I am. So disappointed. Anyway, I've recorded one for Sector 3 with P4 Merlin. I'll post that as well tomorrow, so you can see she's so good, and she's so good for Sector 3. I'm not going to upgrade. I might go to P5, but I won't do more than that until I've cleared Sector 5 and 6 for you guys, so you can see. Until my next video, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I wish you the best of luck in the raid so you can clear it. If you have buddies with like P4, P5 Merlins, you probably can do it, but it's a lot easier solo. If you've got buddies that have high potential Merlin, even easier. If you've got Clotho, even easier. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.